Okay, so let's talk about the trip from Riyadh to Dubai. It's a route so many of us take, right? For work, for family, or just for a quick getaway. And, let's be honest, the first thing that probably pops into your head is booking a flight. But what if there was a completely different way to do it? A way that lets you skip the whole airport headache and actually enjoy the journey itself? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today.
So, when you boil it down, you're looking at two totally different stories. On one hand, you've got the classic airport experience, the endless queues, the surprise delays, the strict baggage rules. And on the other hand, you have the option of a private transfer, which is all about comfort, total privacy, and the kind of flexibility flying just can't offer.
All right, let's dive into that first option. Because, let's be real, we've all lived through the airport stress test. We know the routine when it comes to these short-haul flights, but let's really break down what that experience feels like.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. First, you're standing in that huge, slow-moving line just to drop off your bags. Then, it's another line for security. You finally make it to the gate, feeling like you've already run a marathon, and what happens? A delay. Just like that, your whole schedule is up in the air. And oh, don't even get me started on the baggage limits and fees. By the time you actually land, you're worn out. And you still have to figure out a taxi to your final destination. It's just one hassle after another.
It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it? In this day and age, is this really the best we can do? Is there a smarter, less stressful way to get between these two incredible major cities?
Well, the answer to that question is a big, resounding yes. And it comes in the form of a private car service, one that's designed from the ground up to make this journey as seamless and comfortable as humanly possible.
I want you to just picture this for a second. A car pulls up right to your home in Riyadh at the exact time you want it to. You get in, get comfortable, and the next time you get out, you're at the front door of your destination in Dubai. No airports, no extra taxis, no fuss. It's a completely seamless, door-to-door journey that revolves around your schedule, not the airlines.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? No transfers, no waiting, no sharing. Those are the three big headaches of travel, just gone. What's left? Just a smooth, direct journey. It's all about stripping away the stressful parts and leaving you with the pure experience of getting from point A to point B.
Okay, so what does it actually feel like to travel this way? What does this VIP journey really involve? Let's pull back the curtain and get into the specifics.
First off, forget about being squeezed into a small car. We are talking about high-end luxury SUVs. Think a GMC or a Chevrolet Tahoe. These vehicles are literally built for comfortable long-distance travel. We're talking spacious, plush seating, more than enough room for your legs and all your luggage, and a ride that is just incredibly smooth. It's basically your own private mobile lounge.
Now, the big question, what does an experience like this cost? The price is a fixed, all-inclusive 3,500 Saudi riyals. But what does all-inclusive really mean? Let's break down exactly what's packed into that number.
So that one fixed price really does cover the whole shebang. You're getting a completely private transfer, which means no sharing the ride with strangers. It's a true door-to-door service, so you can forget about booking extra taxis on either end. You're riding in that luxury SUV we just talked about, so comfort is a given. And maybe most importantly, you've got an experienced professional driver who knows the route inside and out, ensuring a safe and efficient trip. It really is the total package.
And I really want to emphasize this point about privacy. This is your trip. It's just you or your family or your colleagues in the car. That means no weird detours to pick someone else up and no unnecessary stops. It's a straight shot, giving you a journey that's not just more comfortable, but safer and more direct.
Now, you might be wondering, what about the border crossing? Well, you can stop worrying. Your driver has it all covered. They plan the best route, they know the ins and outs of the border procedures, and they'll be right there to assist you, making the whole thing incredibly simple. It's designed to be a completely stress-free process from the moment you leave to the moment you arrive.
So, with all that in mind, the next logical question is, who is this service actually for? Who stands to gain the most from this kind of premium travel experience?
And the truth is, while it's a great option for many people, it's an absolute game changer for a few specific types of travelers. Think about it. If you're a family traveling with kids trying to juggle strollers and bags, this is a lifesaver. If you're a business professional who needs that quiet time to either catch up on work or just decompress, it's your own mobile office. If you're a tourist with a bunch of heavy luggage, it's a dream. And you know, if you're traveling in a group, the cost per person can actually be surprisingly competitive with flying. But really, it's for anyone who puts a premium on their own privacy, comfort, and time.
Okay, so let's bring it all together. When you're planning that next trip from Riyadh to Dubai, it's time to decide what's most important to you.
When you get right down to it, here's the fundamental choice you're making. Flying is all about one thing: speed. It's designed to get you from city A to city B in the shortest amount of time possible, and that's it. A private transfer, on the other hand, is about the experience. It's about making the entire journey from your front door to your final stop a positive and pleasant part of your trip.
And this chart really says it all. If your top priorities are things like comfort, privacy, and the flexibility to travel on your own terms, then the private transfer comes out way ahead. It really makes you think about travel as more than just a means to an end. It's about how you get there.
So the next time you find yourself planning this trip, you have a choice to make. Do you want to race through the process, or do you want to sit back and actually enjoy the ride? The decision is all yours.